Hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2021, the Youth Academy Challenge with Siena. If you like these kind of videos, be sure to like and share this video and to subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. So we are looking at our development center before our youth intake arrives because it hasn't arrived yet and we are in March the 20th. We've had 5 games since we last met, but I wanted to talk about some players that are on the verge of making it to the first team at this point, including Carlo Musa, who is a right winger, but also a player that I want to make as a striker. So, to answer this question, would you play this guy as a winger or as a striker? I'm curious to hear your opinion on this one, and I'm actually very curious to hear your opinion on this one because he could be an inverted wing on the right side, but I kind of want to see him as a advanced forward because that's where we play all our forwards at the moment. His passing, his finishing, his stamina and off the ball and anticipation need to be worked on, as well as his first touch. But other than that, I think he's got good credentials at this point, and he could be a very good striker for us. But inverted winger, his crossing needs working as his long shots. So there's a few other things we need to work on with this guy, as well as his vision, actually, to be fair. But he's got potential, and at the age of just 16, he's got a lot to look forward to, who really does. Luca Masella was originally a left wing back. He's actually played twice for me as a left fullback, by the way, so he's good. He's got potential to do well. He is consistent as well. He just needs some work on his other attributes, like his marking, his passing, his first touch, his dribbling, his crossing, his off the ball and positioning and anticipation. But other than that, he is looking decent. He's got potential and could work a few things more as well. His concentration and work rate needs work as well, but that's fine. We've got plenty of time for this guy to work on a few things, and hopefully he can be a very good star for us in the future. He's only 17, so he's got potential and got time to grow. Luca Benedetti is just an outright striker. There's no question about it. His determination's gone down, but he's got 13 finishing, 11 dribbling, 11 first touch. He needs work on his passing, his work rate, his anticipation, and his off the ball, and his balance if we want to make him a, well, #1 striker. But he's also inconsistent and injury prone, which means he probably won't be the person we need to look into, and has only got 4 long shots as well, which is not ideal. His determination's gone down as well massively, so hopefully he can improve on that. But other than that, the 18-year-old's got potential, and I might send him out on loan in the near future because he's got teams wanting him like Pascal and has Verona, so if they're looking at him thinking he could be a good player, then that's a good sign, right? Mato Capras is a player who is a fullback, apparently, first and foremost, and not a centre-back, which I guess I can understand given that he's got 9 heading. But other than that, and his aggression, he looks like a decent fullback, centre-back. He needs some work, composure, concentration, decisions needs working, as does his pace, but as a fullback, on support, he also needs work on his crossing, his dribbling, and his passing, and his technique. So there's a few things he needs to work on, but he can play on both the centre and the right side of the pitch, and could also play on the left side. So it's not like he's a terrible player, he just needs to work on a few things. He's got a lot of potential too, so I think he's got a good future for us. And then you got Andrea Di Tomasa, who is technically a fullback, first and foremost. I mean, look at him. He's got to work his crossing, his dribbling, his technique, his stamina and composure, marking and passing, teamwork and positioning, but other than that, he looks pretty good as a fullback. Even if his centre-back positioning needs him to become better in the heading, composure, marking, and positioning. And yeah, there's a lot to like about this guy. He's inconsistent though, and he's unambitious, so yay, I suppose. He's also 19, so he's got time against him. Either way though, let's look at the 5 games we've had since we last met. So the first game we had after our Genoa loss was actually a 2-1 victory against Roma of all teams. Oliver plays us in to find a bot who finds the back of the net after it goes in off the post, and they score from an own goal after they missed a penalty initially. How that goes in, I'll never know. Marco Mauro apparently just catches it and it goes behind for an own goal, but Jack Oliver scores a late penalty after their man got sent off a second booking, and I was very happy about it because Roma would have been a team in this game, and they even missed this penalty. Literally the same end. Namet, you would think would do better, but he puts it wide, and the fans behind the goal couldn't quite believe he'd done that badly. So, a wonderful win in a game we honestly didn't deserve to win. They had twice as many shots, almost 3 times as many shots, but we took our chances. They didn't. We scored a penalty, they didn't. They had an own goal because the keeper literally caught it and then walked backwards into his own net because of his own momentum. They didn't. Wait, that's probably not a good part, the last part, but that's beside the point. We've done the league double over Roma this season. The first ever time I've done that over Roma. So next time we had a game, it was against AC Milan and we were beaten 4-0 at home. Remember when we took a draw against this team early in the season? Yeah, I remember that too. I wasn't expecting to be smashed at home by 4-0, and the first goal was easy enough for them to score, but then they scored a penalty as well, and it was in the last 12 minutes of the game that things just really started to get out of hand. I think I tried to go attacking, and Verdinho scored 2 goals late on. That was the first of them, a good finish from his point of view, and then 87 minutes in, he gets another bite, he gets another chance, and he is not going to miss with that sort of space to himself, and Marco Maurer could not keep it out. In off the bar. 4-0 to AC Milan. They didn't have as many shots as I thought they would, actually. They had 4 more shots than us, but they had twice as many on target, which kind of tells us everything you need to know. Apart from the penalty, there wasn't really much to shout about, but they were a better team regardless, and I suppose I should be a bit disappointed with the fact we got beaten by 4-0. Not often it happens these days, but it happened, so that was annoying. So we then took on Spal, and we won by 2-0. Obot with the first goal of the game, keeper would feel like he could have done better there, and we then make it 2 thanks to Mapele doing this effort, which I think was a cross, but somehow finds him in the back of the net. It was a very nice goal, to be fair to him, but the keeper didn't seem to know what to do with it, and even he seemed a bit surprised that it went in. But a 2-0 win against Spal, and again, we definitely deserved to win. They did try to come back, and they had some pretty decent chances at the end, but we were very good, and I think we deserved the win. So 2-0 against Spal, a good victory indeed. So our next game was at home against Napoli, and we went behind inside 70 minutes after Godai scored the opening goal. But then we equalised in the 52nd minute of the game, Pigneri getting the goal, and it was delightful because it meant, for the first time in recent history, I think to my knowledge, we got a point against Napoli. So we've drawn against Napoli, AC Milan, and Juventus now, as a result of this season and this match, and that means we've taken points off the top 3 teams this year, it feels like. We feel like a good team. I can't believe I'm saying that. Yes, they had a lot more chances than we did, but we had more chances than target, and while the XG was 2.34, our XG was only 1.51, so we weren't a million worlds away, and we were really good. Really, really good. Very excited to see how this goes, and hopefully we can keep this up, really. The next match we had was away from home against Hellas Verona. We went behind early on thanks to a penalty, but then that own goal happened. I don't know how it happened, but it did. And Hellas Verona were back in front inside the 84th minute of the game. I honestly was thinking, no, this can't go this way. They can't go and win. Started to go very attacking, and this hat-trick happened. Jonabot scored the equalising goal. It's good. I thought, yeah, that would be good. The points here is a good point. But then we scored again. Bondi finds Pigneri. Pigneri finds Oliver, who plays it across to a boy who's got time and space to himself. And all of a sudden, we're 3-2 up. We're 3-2 up. And it gets better because we get another goal. Pigneri has one of the best balls of his career and finds Jonabot, who gets a hat-trick. A 4-minute hat-trick. And I don't know what to think about it. And I don't know how on earth he did it. Because it was one of the most bizarre situations to be in. I think we played as a striker too. So he's come on and has been moved out to the left because Oliver's come on from the bench. And he's got a bloody hat-trick inside 4 minutes. 87, 89, 90 minutes. A 4-minute hat-trick to get us from 2-1 down to winning 4-2. If I was Hellas Verona, I'll be livid. But I am not livid because this is my team. And that was a good victory. So, 3 wins out of 5. And 5 goals from Jonabot. What has that done for us on the table now? So we're now in 8th place. 1 point ahead of Lazio, who have actually had recent times been pretty bad. Genoa, we've closed the gap to them to just a single point now as well. Atalanta are 5 points clear of the relegation zone. Atalanta are 5 points clear of us as well, so we're only 5 points away from 6th place. Sassuolo are 10 points clear of us and have won 5 on the bounce. We are technically safe at this point because we got 41 points, so we could actually lose the rest of those games this season and be safe. So I'm now looking at this and thinking, we've got to aim for European football now. We've got to aim for European football, or at least our best ever finish of 8th place, because the teams around us have been pretty questionable at times. If we can get top 7, European football's on the horizon, but only if Fiorentina do not beat Juventus, because Juventus are in the final against Fiorentina, and knowing our luck, there'll be an upset. I want to be in Europe this season. I think that has to be the goal now. The goal has to be in European football. If we don't get it, then we've failed. That's all I'm going to say no matter. And also, Hugo Godai has got 31 goals this year. He's been ridiculous. And John Bot is officially listed in the top goal scorers now, and it's great. It really is. He doesn't look like a player that would get you 9 goals, does he? But we've actually got to try and get him to improve his ball control, because his dribbling is a bit questionable. He's got great speed, great acceleration, great pace, but without the ball control, what's he going to really do with dribbling? So hopefully we can keep that up and make him a better player. So yay for that, please. Come on. He's good. He's really good. Either way, though, we've got Juventus next, and Juventus can be a difficult team to take on at the best of times. They are trying to close the gap to Napoli to be, well, same number of points as them. AC Milan have got a game in hand and are behind Juventus now, so they are actually officially behind Napoli too. So this could be the first season we find Juventus not winning for a while, and I'm going to try and do some damage here, because this is a team that we can do well with. Oh, also, Landy's wanted by Atalanta, and I am not happy about this. So if I have to sell Landy because I can't get into sign a new deal, then I have to sell Landy. It's not ideal, it's not great, but I'll do it anyway, just because it meant that we can keep hold of, well, at least get something out of him and get potentially 50% of the next deal. I want 50% of the next deal if I'm going to sell him. That's all I'm going to say. He's got 2 years left in his contract. I don't think I can get a lot of money from him, sadly. So if I can get 20 million plus a 50% clause in the future, that'd be great. He's a wonder kid. He'll get me a lot of money, and I don't need the money because we got 86 million, but I'll still take it anyway because I'd take the money if I have to. Be blunt and say, yeah, this might need to be an issue. Either way, let's see what we could do against Juventus in a game that I'm not expected to win, but I'd like to win anyway. Let's see how we get on. Okay, so they got a free kick. I'm expecting them to do well here, but Kaiser finds Pove, and we get the ball back. Landy finds Mapele. This would be good if we can keep this up. Oberti on the ball now. Finds Malika. And Conte, now a bot, who is very good this season, is out wide now to Malika. Good football from us at the moment. I literally just said to go encourage them, but here we are now. Bot finds Conte. It's playing in the middle. It's being cleared away. And now Navarro started counter-attack. It's 3 versus 1, but Navarro on his way has just scored. He's 20th of the season. The guy is a machine. The guy is a magnificent player, and there's no stopping this guy. I hate it. I really hate it, as Basilica could not stop the ball from going in the back of the net. But this is a very good player. And on his day, he's a nightmare to deal with, and he's on his day right now. I really hate him because he keeps scoring against us. I really do. They got a corner. And Chico... Oh, it's 2-0. Moreno gets his first goal of the season. It might be his first ever goal for the club, actually. No, it's just his first of the season, but I'm going to go a bit more cautious, because we were recommended to go cautious. It feels like the AC Milan game, and the defender on the back on the post, Malika, doesn't even try to stop it from going in, which is a bit annoying, but we've got to try something. Oh my God, I already didn't have a chance. Rogerio, Basilica denies this time. Okay, so we're saving it. Can we do more? We've gone a bit more cautious, because I felt like we had to do something there. Obot finds Oliver. It looks like we're getting chances, maybe. Here's Obot, but then again, we can see it from our first chance. That looked like it was promising as well. Malik on the ball. Try and do something. He's trying to play it in the middle. Obot will be there, though. Conte. Oh, God damn it, Conte! You're better than this! There's a reason why you're looking like you're going to be replaced by Dai. Honestly. DiMarco. Here we go. Marcus Rogerio. This is a chance that Juventus is going to take advantage of, isn't it? And Chico, Pove, Chico. Oh, he's hit the post. I'm actually going to go more attacking. I've decided I'm going to go more attacking because we went more attacking before and it worked for us. So I'm also going to break the players. We've had no shot apparently. We've had 1 shot now. Cloud on the ball. Morano plays it forward. They got the ball here. Chico. I'm literally going to just... I don't care anymore. Navarro. Lose that to Malik. We got the ball. Malika tries to find Oliver. It's not worked. Cloud on the ball. We can stop him from making that ball forward. Would be great. Come on, you can do something potentially. Conte gets the ball back. It's Pigneri. Dai, Pigneri. Good ball to Oliver. Chance, maybe. Oh, he's been blocked. We've got a corner. Mapele takes it. And oh, it's a good catch from Cloud actually to deny. And I got to make another change soon because our players have not been great. Defensively, we're better, I think. That's a bad pass from Cloud. And Pigneri puts it wide. Should have done better with that. I play with the corner. It's a goal from Jack Oliver. There we go. A goal back. We got it. We got it, guys. Going more attacking since they've worked here potentially. A goal back against Juventus is better than the AC Milan game. And for me, that's important. If we can keep this up, then this is looking good. Come on, guys. Get another goal. Get another goal. Give me hope. Give me hope. Come on. Come on. Come on. There's a chance for Juventus. Looks like Kai's on the ball. And maybe this could be the end of the day and the end of the run that we are looking for. Kaiser finds Serhic, and it's Chico Napove. This is Juventus all over. They're going to get a goal from this. Navarro chance. Oh, he scored. That's a very good finish. I can't even be upset. The ball through was magnificent, and the goal afterwards, it's the ties of angles, and the keeper's not going to get to that, unfortunately. But we're going to go for a more attacking set pieces thing. I want to go more attacking. It doesn't always work, but this is the time where sometimes the keeper's got no chance at all. It's just too good of a finish. It really is. So in the end, we lose by 3-1. It's Juventus. I'm not too upset by it, but it would be nice to have gotten another goal to really give them some problems. But the 2 early goals killed it for us, and I think should have gotten more attack at the beginning of the day. Might have actually helped us out, but who knows? It might have just gone against us either way. Not great result, but it's not the end of the world either. So it would have been nice to get something out of this, wouldn't it? So yes, we lose. It's not surprising, and it's going to be at the end of the day. It's not the end of the world. It's Juventus. I was expecting it. And given some of the games we've got coming up next, we should be fine anyway, because we've got some very good games to come up against. And I am thinking, looking at some of these teams, Empoli, Frosinone, Sampdoria, good games. Pescara, good game. And then Fiorentina. I think Fiorentina we should win this time around as well. Lazio we can beat, I think, where they're going. Inter, I'm not expecting much out of. Atalanta, I'd like to get something against because they're trying to get one of our players. And Sassuolo, I'd like to beat them as well, even if they are really good at the moment. So, last 9 games, we're going to be back for the Sassuolo game at the end of the season anyway, so it's not the end of the world. But we're going to try and do something out of this and hope for more. And the Milan boss is looking... wait, what? Francisco die one... Hold the bloody phone! Milan won't die? No, you can bugger off. Go on. Out of here. Go. Get out of here. Either way, though, I'll be right back after we look at some of these players and do some press conferences. And we'll be back for the youth intake because I kind of need to look at that. Even if this guy is actually not as good as Landy. That's amazing. I never want to say that. I'll be back anyway once we have our youth intake. Oh, hello. We got some new players here. This is interesting. They just arrived. And a very gifted Claudio Polino. A centre-back. Another centre-back. Low determination, though. He's got free kick. Why is he good at free kicks? Why are they good at free kicks? That's my question right now. Why are some of my players going through good at free kicks? I'm so confused. 5'10", so he's not got great jumping reach. He's only 15. He's got low determination as well. This is a bit annoying, actually, looking at this. But okay. Interesting. Let's look at this. I'm actually going to attend this game. But let's look at these intakes, eh? Oh, hello. Let's look at my version of this too. We've got Resolute Personality here. Hello. This is great. It really is. Just a shame that most of them are not great in terms of personality, but there you go. The casual personality, even though he's got with potential good lord. What I do know is there's not a lot of players I'm looking at and thinking they are good. Actually, Claudio. I've got to look at Claudio here. He's just turned up today. So our Amandia player, Amandia, oh my god, has it really... We've literally got another player come from the area. Christ almighty. So our link with Anadia has actually produced Claudio Paulo. That is actually very cool. I'm going to be honest and say this here and now. So Ascari, I love to bits because they are very good. They also start in Serie B at the beginning of this season, which is just something impressive to say the least. Oh my god, we've got some good players now coming through. It really is amazing to see that we got someone like this guy coming from Anadia of all places, because it feels like they just come from there and he's now turned up here. I'm certain that's his first, because his first day they came from that area. It's amazing, it really is. We've got Fabrizio Viatini. He looks pretty good as a winger. He needs to work on his strength a little bit, but I am liking the look of this guy. He can work his dribbling and his crossing, but as a winger, pace could be worked on as his stamina, but there's a lot to like with this guy. Fairly professional. He's also a striker, could play on both wings. Oh my god, he's actually better as a striker. What? Advanced forwards, off the ball's great. Stamina, pace, balance. He needs to work on his balance. He needs to work on his anticipation, his composure, decision making, dribbling and finishing. But as a striker looks good too. And on the left-hand side. He can play on all sides. This is cool. I like this. He's born in the 20th of May, 2022. What the actual... He makes me feel old now. But I'm so happy he's versatile. So happy. So many positions he can play in too. He's the perfect player too. Because it now means we've got someone that we can play on both sides of the pitch. And can play as a striker too if we needed him to. He's so good. So good for me. And fairly professional too. Perfect player. Really is. We got Mattia Kaluki. Is he related to the other guy? We got another Kaluki. He's not related to him, so it's literally by chance. It's the same last name, but he's a defender who's apparently a fullback. He's got low determination though, so his dribbling is a bit questionable. His crossing is a bit weak, as his passing, technique, work rate, teamwork, decisions, concentration, composure, anticipation. His pace and his stamina are also a bit questionable. There's a lot to work on with this guy, and his low determination is not going to help with that. But as a centre-back, he's got good marking, tackling, heading can be worked on. His positioning, his decisions, concentration, composure, anticipation, pace, and strength could all be worked on. But is he a centre-back or a full-back? I've got to check this out. Claudio we already looked at, but I'm so happy this guy's here. And from our Portuguese counterparts too, it feels like it's turned up from. So very excited to say the least. I love the fact we're getting these players and they're actually looking like they're very good indeed. Yeah, determination could be worked on, but other than that, so happy with him. And Samuel Finale, resolute personality, low in bravery. He's only got 1 bravery. Oh my god, I just realized how bad his bravery is. His teamwork. So he's a winger as well, who we probably shouldn't play there. He can be advanced playmaker here. Dribbling of 11, first touch 10, passing of 14, technique of 15, vision of 7, yes, that could be worked on. Teamwork of 16, off the ball 8, flair of 14, decisions of 7, composure of 8, anticipation of 8, acceleration and agility of 11 each. And if you want to go back, deep line playmaker on defense and support, first touch 10, passing, technique, looking good, work rate 13 as well. I can see him being a box-to-box and a deep line playmaker. I really can. He needs to work on his strength a little bit and his finishing if you want to, and his long shots if you want to make him that. But this guy's got a lot I'm liking here, and I'm so excited to see what we can do here. Shoots from distance too, so he could be really good. Really good for us. I'm excited to see what we can do with him. Interview apparently is a winger, but I don't see him as a winger. I see him more as a midfielder who could be very aggressive and could be a creative player. So happy with him. Roberto Novello, another striker. This time can also play as a advanced playmaker or a attacking midfielder. Dribbling of 11, finishing of 9, first touch of 11, passing of 11, technique of 12. I think this guy can be a striker. He's going to be a striker. There's no doubt about it. How well he's going to adapt to being a striker, I don't know. But he's already got more about him that I'm liking than some other strikers right now, which is very surprising to the least. But composure, decisions, looking good. Strength could be worked on as his acceleration, but pace is 11, agility of 12, balance of 15. Anticipation, composure, while not great, could also be a lot worse. And let's look at his advanced playmaker, attacking midfielder on attack. He looks very exciting. Very exciting. He's only got 4.5 stars, but bravery could be worked on. But other than that, very professional. Very exciting. Gabriel Ferry looks like a good advanced playmaker, attacking midfielder as well, but look at the fact we're getting so many good talents right now. It's ridiculous how good some of these people are. This is our first intake with the best facilities ever, and I think this is an exciting intake. I really do. The fact we're getting some of these talents, yes, he's only got 1 current star ability, but he could be a lot worse than what I'm looking at here. We need to work on him, yes, but he's not terrible. Yuri Fagerström. Now, this guy is interesting, very interesting. I don't know what I like about him more. He's advanced playmaker, deep line playmaker. I don't think he can do much more than that. I think he's definitely a playmaker more than anything else. But he's from Finland. I think it's his first day in Finland as well. So 2 of our intakes, 2 of our affiliates have given us players in this intake. That is exciting. It really is. I'm hoping we can get more and more from him. I really am. Vajuri, how about that for our first introduction? Also, last player we're going to look at, because I don't see much more about it, is Antonio Barbini. Another Barbini. Hello, James. How you doing? James Barbini has got a friend or a relative, potentially. He's a player, but he's only casual. That's the issue with this guy. If he's casual, he's not going to try his best, and that's the worst part about this guy. Decent potential, but casual personality? no thanks. That can get in the bin. I also want to look at my first Greek intake because Christos Vazakas is, well, a winger who can play on both sides. He's both-footed. He's both-footed. That is interesting. And he's a striker too, but he's got half a star kind of ability and 3-star potential. It's a bit of a shame because he has potential. It's just a shame he's not good at it, his job. And it's his weak, both his feet being good. It's kind of a waste of that, isn't it? When he's not great at his job, isn't it? Could see him go elsewhere, really can. And also, JLABTV is a winger who probably isn't going to make it, unfortunately. But it's nice to look at these players and say what it can do. Either way, though, I'm going to end this here. Hope you guys have actually enjoyed yourselves. Hope you guys like and share this video. And that you subscribe to my channel. It really does help me out a lot, as we have agreed to do this. So the partnership now, we can loan players as Scarlet, which is good. And it would be good to make the most of their recent improvements, which is good because they're 4th in their current division, which means they could be promoted this year, which is looking very tasty, to say the least. But anyway, until next time, goodbye and, well, good night.